Good morning, Year 4. Today is Tuesday the 17th of November and our LO today is to use figurative language. And again we'll be using our focus book, The Firework Maker's Daughter by Philip Pullman. Our steps to success today are to know and recognise similes, metaphors and personification.
So what is figurative language? Figurative language is a way of phrasing our description to give it more of a special meaning. It's not a literal meaning, it has something different. And as a result, it makes our writing more effective, persuasive, and can have greater impact. The three main ways that we're going to have a look at today, and have done so in previous lessons, are similes, metaphors, and personification. Okay, so now we're going to have a look at some of the examples of each of these different types of figurative language. So similes can be distinguished by their use of like or as. As you can see in the example here, the use of like or as is used to compare something to something else. Her hands were as cold as ice. He sang like an angel. Metaphors are slightly different. They do a form of comparison, but it's not direct. So we use a metaphor to say something is something else, even though it actually isn't. So the examples here are: her tears were a flowing river. Marie was a chicken. With personification, this is when you give something that can't have human qualities the possibility to have these qualities. So lightning danced across the sky. Paul heard the last piece of chocolate call to him. In each example here, neither of the items can actually do what is being said. So lightning can't dance, but it can appear to dance, and therefore it works as a piece of personification.
Your task today is to look at these extracts from The Firework Maker's Daughter and sort them into which kind of figurative language they're using. Are they a simile? Do they use like or as? Are they a metaphor, so comparing without using like or as? Or is it personification, making something that's not human seem like a human? If we look at the example of this first one, a little flame licked out of the rocky wall. That could be a metaphor or personification. We're comparing it to a person licking something, and that's a human trait, so it could be personification. In the second activity, you need to write your own example of each type of sentence. You should try and make these relevant to the firework maker's daughter. So for example, for our simile, we could write Lila was as brave as a lion. Our metaphor could be the lava was a thick red carpet along the volcano. And for our personification example, we could talk about the volcano being like a human. So for example, the volcano frowned down at Lila as she approached.